हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
बाप दादा आज बच्चों की कंट्रोलिंग पावर, रोलिंग पावर चेक कर रही थी, तो बताओ क्या दिखाऊंगा, क्या दिखाऊंगा। हर एक जल्दी तो है। बाप दादा ने देखा कि अभी भी अखंड राजा अधिकार सभी का नहीं है। अखंड बीच बीच में खंडित होता है। क्यों? सदा स्वराज के बदले पर राज्य भी खंडित कर देता है। पर राज्य की निशानी है ये कर्म इंद्रिया पर अधीन हो जाती। माया के राज का प्रभाव अर्थात पर अधीन बनाना। वर्तमान समय मेजॉरिटी ठीक है, लेकिन मेजॉरिटी माया के वर्तमान समय के विशेष प्रभाव आदि अनादि संस्कार के बीच बीच में मध्य के अर्थात द्वापर से अभी अंत तक के संस्कार के प्रभाव में आ जाते। स्व के संस्कार स्वराज को खंडित कर देते। उसमें भी विशेष संस्कार व्यर्थ सोचना, व्यर्थ समय गमाना और व्यर्थ बोल चाल में आना। चाहे सुनना, चाहे सुनाना। एक तरफ व्यर्थ के संस्कार, दूसरी तरफ अलबेलेपन के संस्कार। बिना बिना रायल रूप में स्वराज को खंडित कर देते हैं। कई बच्चे कहते हैं कि कहाँ और जब समय पर फिर भी शुरू में संस्कार इमर्ज नहीं थे, अभी इमर्ज हो रहे हैं। वायुमंडल में संस्कार और इमर्ज हो रहे हैं। इसका कारण क्या?
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars. Be light with everyone. A Brahmin means to be someone whose nature and sanskars are liked by everyone. The majority are definitely liked by everyone, up to 95%. To be liked by everyone means to be light with everyone. Let that lightness be experienced through your words, actions, and attitude. Let your actions and attitude transform them. For this, imbibe the power to tolerate. Although a soul may be influenced by the sanskars of someone else, give cooperation to that soul. No one's limited sanskars should influence you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 15. Perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars. Today's topic, be light with everyone. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. It's such a practice or something which Baba is explaining to us, and it seems very important. I know that we always say that be double light and remain light, but I don't think we have really kind of done it. Baba is giving us the method to do it, and we should think about it. We should churn on that. So Baba is saying, be light with everyone. With some souls, we are very light and we laugh, talk, and share everything. But with some souls, we are not very light. So Baba is saying, be light with everyone. A Brahmin means to be someone whose nature and sanskars are liked by everyone. So that means if you are cheerful, light, happy, everyone likes you. The majority are definitely liked by everyone, up to 95%. To be liked by everyone means to be light with everyone. Let that lightness be experienced through your words, actions, and attitude. So, what it begins from? Attitude, actions, and words, right? This one is like this, or everyone's sanskars produce a kind of energy which goes in the atmosphere. So sometimes with some, the atmosphere is very light, for some it's difficult. So let your actions and attitude transform them. So Baba says, for this, imbibe the power to tolerate. Although a soul may be influenced by the sanskars of someone else, give cooperation to that soul. No one limited sanskar should influence you. It's so subtle, that how someone's sanskars can influence us, but it does, or even the words. So that means we have to be detached observer, and we have to be detached while listening. We have to be detached in presence of others. One is to protect yourself, not to become heavy, but also not allow your own energy to become heavy. So when Baba said you be light and don't be influenced by any energy. If someone who is holding something, and because of that there is heaviness, and then you could feel that heaviness, but that doesn't mean you become heavy, right? So I'm just really thinking that it's so important for us, whether it is a person, whether it is the atmosphere, whether it is attitude. There's so many different things. And in those things, we become very, very heavy. But on the other side, what Baba wants us to be very light. And I think that we have to use many points of knowledge to remain light. It's all drama. There is some benefit in that. And accepting that everyone is a different sanskar person, and everyone's energy is different. There are some people that are always happy. There are some, they are always serious. Some are double light and some become heavy. But who is liked by everyone is those who are light. So I like it very much. And I think I will really work on it, and to see that we are not influenced by anyone, but rather keep our own energy very, very light. Right? Om Shanti.
बाबा के पंछी रे तुझे जाना देश विदेश, तुझे जाना देश विदेश। बाबा के पंछी रे तुझे जाना देश विदेश, तुझे जाना देश विदेश। ले जाना तू याद रूहानी, सबको सुनाना सच्ची कहानी रे। ओ नई दुनिया नवयुग होगा अब, देना खुशी का संदेश
और सबसे बड़ी देवता है मतलब दाता, राइट? तो जो स्वरूप में अगर आप स्थित होके बैठेंगे तो जो भी उनको प्राप्ति चाहिए वो प्राप्ति होगी, अनुभव होगा। तो मनसा सेवा, कई लोग पूछते हैं मनसा सेवा कैसे करें? तो जब आप अपने स्वरूप में हैं तो मन की स्थिति वो है ना, नहीं? तो जो स्थिति होगी उसी प्रकार की न केवल सेवा होगी, तो वाइब्रेशन से करो, जैसे उनको भी बाबा से कनेक्ट कर सके।
विश्व में त्राही मची है, दुखी अशांत सृष्टि बनी है रे। हो दुख हरता सुख करता जाते, धर के फरिश्ता वेश, तुझे जाना देश विदेश, तुझे जाना देश विदेश। बाबा के पंछी रे, तुझे जाना देश विदेश, तुझे जाना देश विदेश।
Om Shanti. Good evening, Avyakti Parivar. This is the first time for me to join without Didi, and happy to know that she's on her way back again. And it was very nice to go for a few moments to Madhaban and be in that experience. And as I've been sitting here this evening and hearing two Avyak Murlis or parts of two Avyak Murlis, hearing the Avyak signal for tomorrow, hearing the translation of what Mohini Ben said earlier, and then what she spoke more recently, it's like, how do you digest all of this? You know, it's such a quantity that there isn't time in between all these. It's a big meal with many, many courses. And yet the thought that, you know, just like when you breathe, you don't consciously think that you're breathing, but particularly if it's very fresh air, you're in that kind of a situation where mountain air or such, then it's working on your lungs. Your lungs are expanding. It's cleaning out your lungs. It's healing your lungs. And you're not even aware that you're doing it. You're not consciously making any effort. And I think maybe in some ways, all of this quantity of words that is spoken works the same way on us, that we may not catch every word, we may not fully comprehend, but it is doing the work by our not only listening, but because we're in an environment of listening, we're together with the family, with students, and it is having an impact on us because our listening in that environment is different. And then we find that we're understanding something, and there's these aha moments that maybe I hadn't thought about it before, or I never really heard it before. So many times I've heard people say that they've listened to how many rounds of Murlis, if it's just 5 years worth of Murlis that are being recirculated. And they'll say, but I never heard Baba say that before. But if you've listened to 3 rounds, 5 rounds, 10 rounds, then you must have heard it 3, 4, 5 times before. But you didn't at that moment have the capacity to understand it, because it had not become, in a sense, your reality. Now, Sunday's Murli, we heard a little bit again, this whole thing of ruling power and controlling power, and putting that side by side with the Avyakt teaching for tomorrow, which is to do with lightness, then sometimes this is what maybe gets in the way of being light, is the ruling power or the controlling power may be taken in the wrong way. And I was asking the class yesterday how many of them thought of themselves as controllers. And again, their honesty, just about everyone, maybe with the exception of 1 or 2, felt that they were controlling. And I think that we are all, to some extent, controlling. In other words, we maybe like things our way, we want things our way, we think our way is the best way or maybe the only way. And this line from the Murli, which had me thinking, Baba says, when your physical senses become dependent on external things, then it means that you are trying to rule others. Now, what on earth does that mean? And so that I need things to be a certain way, that I become maybe a little bit of a dictator. I remember somebody once saying that in traveling a lot around the Brahmin world, that every center that he went to, where he would offer, say, to wash the dishes or whatever. And so he says now he knows 50 different ways to wash dishes, that every master in the kitchen had their own way of doing things, and they wanted it done that way when the person was in their kingdom, if you like. And so, you know, again, one thing is where I may want things a certain way, because Baba has given us a way of behaving. He has given us a way of eating, of dressing, of doing all sorts of things. But where I'm taking everybody else into consideration, and it's not just that if everything's done like this to order, then I'm peaceful, or that this now reflects me. And so this thing of control, and then sometimes when you can't control someone, when you can't dictate to someone, when you're trying to, you don't realize it, but you're trying to impose your own will or your own being on someone else. And sometimes when that doesn't work, then you get frustrated and you get annoyed, and maybe even in the extreme, you want to punish that person. And of course, it's such a huge, huge mistake. And it's only proof of the fact that you don't have control over your own self, that you're not able to rule. You know, Baba said, you know, do a checking every night, check your chief ministers and check your servants, in other words, your sense organs, your mind, your intellect, and sanskars. And so when it comes to this thing of ruling, I think the only thing that you have control over, and it would be connected with the intellect's choice, and that is of your vibrations. And then trading in the insistence or the force to get things done at the level of vibration, not because you want to control outcomes, but it's your own self that you're controlling. It's what you want for your own self. And then you see how those vibrations draw cooperation from others and get the work done. You know, and that was what I would see with Daddy Janki. It looked like she wasn't doing anything, but because she was such a master over her own self, and then those vibrations, which were, had love at the core of them, love for God and love for humanity, that was what reached everybody else. And so this thing then of just being light is one very important thing, is that there's the feeling of equality for all souls, and that you're not allowing somebody else to sit in your head and rule you, your feelings and your well-being, but that, as Baba says, that you're the couple, you're the companion, keep him with you as a constant. I think they're giving me a signal here. Okay, so allowing also just, in the process, that it's allowing the original sanskars, which were of the ruler, in the right way, to re-emerge, so you don't have to force that on anyone else. Okay. Om Shanti. Thank you.
मन भावन घर रूहों का, मन भावन घर रूहों का, प्रभु तेरा परम आकाश। यहाँ तू भी प्रकाश, मैं भी प्रकाश, ये वतन भी है प्रकाश। मन भावन घर रूहों का, प्रभु तेरा परम आकाश। मन भावन घर रूहों का।
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में। फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी कृषिता झलक तुम्हारी शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी। मीठे बच्चों, प्यारे बच्चों।
ये किस आधार पर है? इसको कहते हैं व्यवहारिक जीवन। दूसरों के साथ जब हम एक्शन में आते हैं, इंटरेक्शन में आते हैं, तो जैसे कि कैसे उनको क्या फील होता है, इसको कहते हैं व्यवहारिक जीवन। तो पारिवारिक जीवन मैना संबंध, पारिवारिक जीवन की सफलता का भाव यह है कि संबंधों में सफलता, और व्यवहारिक जीवन का भाव यह है कि सेवा के क्षेत्र में जब हम आते हैं तो सेवा के क्षेत्र में सफलता। अब जो सफलता की बात जब आती है तो आप देखेंगे सफलता का संबंध किससे है, सफलता किसे हम कहते हैं, और सफलता होने पर होता क्या है जिसका हम सफलता कहते हैं। सफलता का और संतुष्टता का आपस में गहरा संबंध है। आप देखेंगे सफलता किस लिए, क्या होता है सफलता मिल जाने से? संतुष्टता होती है, खुशी होती है, ये लिंक है आपस में। संतुष्टता होती है, सेटिस्फैक्शन जैसे एकदम, जिसे हम कहते हैं पाना था सो पा लिया, अब काम क्या बाकी रहा। इसका क्या मायना है? इसका मायना है संतुष्टता, बस अब कुछ नहीं चाहिए, नथिंग। इसे कहते हैं संतुष्ट। इसलिए सफलता और संतुष्टता और खुशी, उसे हैप्पीनेस तभी तो है ना, खुशी कहां से आएगी? संतुष्टता नहीं है तो खुशी कहां से? टेम्पररी खुशी हो सकती है, अल्पकाल के लिए तो खुशी, हम कई साधन है अल्पकाल की खुशी के लिए। लोग खुशी उस तरह खुशियां मनाते हैं, ये करते हैं वो करते हैं, टेम्परेरी अल्पकाल के लिए। मगर जो रियल हैप्पीनेस है, रियल खुशी, जो संतुष्ट खुशी है, उसका आधार है संतुष्टता अंदर, और सफलता का भाव भी उसके साथ लिंक होता है। अब आप देखेंगे पारिवारिक या व्यवहारिक जीवन में संतुष्टता या सफलता का आधार क्या है? उसका आधार है मेरा व्यक्तित्व, मेरी पर्सनैलिटी, मैं क्या हूं। जो मैं हूं वही तो मैं इंटरेक्ट करूंगा ना दूसरों के साथ। जो मैं हूं, जो मेरे अंदर है, इनसाइड आउट जिसे कहते हैं, जो अंदर होता है। जब कभी कोई किसी के साथ उल्टा शब्द बोलता है तो ये नहीं कि वो जो बात हुई है उसके कारण उल्टा शब्द बोल रहा है, नहीं, उसके मन के अंदर पहले से क्या प्रभाव है।
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Tuesday and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. In the evening 5 to 6 English Avyak Mule revision, and together with that in breakout room 5 to 5:15 Avyakti Children Murli class. 6 o'clock, but we will start, followed by Hindi series, English series, and Avyakti Journey. Welcome to Avyakti Journey, Avyak Murlis from 1969, Multi-Million Fold Fortune and Blessings.
Om Shanti. This is of the 11th of April 1973. Transformation. What is the sign of the final complete transformation through which you can understand that this is the final stage of transformation? In calculating the years to the stage of the present transformation and seeing the sign of complete transformation, how much time now remains? There should be such transformation that it emerges from everyone's lips that there is total transformation in this one. In terms of transformation of the self, how is it possible to bring about transformation so that it is visible in your form in a natural way all the time? At present, it is not in a natural way. At present, that sparkle is visible in your effort for a little time. A natural form stays all the time. And so this is therefore the sign of complete transformation for all time. Each of you knows the main sanskars of weakness you have. None of you have passed completely in any one stage, though you may have passed to a certain percentage. The reason for this is that in every aspect, the main sanskar, which you call nature of each one, should be visible as though it was one thing previously, but is now no longer the same. You even speak amongst yourselves of one another's main sanskars. This one is very good in making effort, but from time to time, this sanskar of his stops him from moving forward. Until there is complete transformation of those main sanskars or nature, complete transformation of the world cannot take place. It will be a different matter when there is total transformation in everyone. That will, of course, be number-wise in the result also. However, for the special images who are the basis of transformation, the ones whom you call Maharathis or Mahavirs, transformation is essential so that no one ever says that this one has had this sanskar from the beginning. And this is why it is even now visible to a percentage. When this is neither spoken about nor visible, then it is called complete transformation. If there is the slightest trace remaining, that would not be called complete transformation. You would not ask the Maharathis about ordinary transformation. The stage of transformation of those who have become instruments for world transformation will be higher than that of others. And so, should that type of checking be taking place, the difference of day and night should be visible. And it is because of this that you're remembered as the lucky stars. Of course, the sun of knowledge and the moon of knowledge are in their own stages. But it is the name of the lucky stars that is glorified as the ones who bring about total transformation. At the present time, in a physical way, everyone follows all of you. To take power through the yoga of the intellect, to follow in performing elevated actions through the yoga of the intellect, the mother and father were the instruments for that. But who would be followed in the corporeal form? Those who are the instruments. So, become such an example of transformation. Acha, we will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars. Be light with everyone. A Brahmin means to be someone whose nature and sanskars are liked by everyone. The majority are definitely liked by everyone, up to 95%. To be liked by everyone means to be light with everyone. Let that lightness be experienced through your words, actions, and attitude. Let your actions and attitude transform them. For this, imbibe the power to tolerate. Although a soul may be influenced by the sanskars of someone else, give cooperation to that soul. No one's limited sanskars should influence you.
संस्कार मिलन की रास करो, सर्व से लाइट, ब्राह्मण अर्थात सबके दिल पसंद, स्वभाव संस्कार वाले, मैच्योरिटी 95% के दिल पसंद जरूर हो। दिल पसंद अर्थात सर्व से लाइट, हर बोल, कर्म और वृत्ति से वह हल्का अनुभव हो। आपके कर्म, वृत्ति उसको परिवर्तन करें, इसके लिए सहन शक्ति धारण करो। भल कोई किसी भी संस्कार के वश परवश आत्मा हो, उस आत्मा को भी सहयोग दो। कोई का हद का संस्कार प्रभावित न करे। ओम शांति।
बड़ी प्यारी